Alrighty, you're not gonna believe it. Take number 2. I swear to God, they killed it on the first one. I'm having this tiny issue with my phone cage, and the microphone wasn't plugged in all the way, and there was no audio. None. I killed it. I hate redoing them because I don't like that. I like to just come at it and bang. But I digress. Today is Wednesday, August the 24th. It is like 7 a.m.-ish. I can't see the clock from here. The sun's coming through the hazy clouds, and it's probably going to be a warm one because that's just how it looks, but it's nice right now. Today's daily reflection is a riddle that works. As Bill sees it, page 313. It may be possible to find explanations of spiritual experiences such as ours, but I have tried to explain my own and exceeded only in giving the story of it. I know the feeling it gave me and the results it has brought, but I realize I may never fully understand its deeper why and how. As Bill sees it, page 313. I had a profound spiritual experience during the open AA meeting, which led me to blurt out, I'm an alcoholic. I had not had a drink since that day. I can tell you the words I heard just prior to my admission and how those words affected me. But as to why it happened, I do not know. I believe a power greater than myself chose me to recover, yet I do not know why. I try not to worry or wonder about what I do not yet know. Instead, I trust that if I continue to work the steps, practice the AA principles in my life, and share my story, I will be guided lovingly toward a deep and mature spirituality in which more will be revealed to me. For the time being, it is a gift for me to trust God, work the steps, and help others. I had gone on a complete explanation of my experience, and I don't want to use the same words because I hate it. So I'm gonna start from scratch, and we're winging it. We're doing it live. I'm a technical person, okay? If something happens to me, there has to be a reason why. If I break a bone, it's because I fell, I cracked the thing. The x-ray says this is cracked, this is how we fix it, da-da-da-da. If you get a terminal disease, they do blood work, they do this, they do that, they know why it happened. Spiritual experiences and awakenings, there's no explanation. There is nobody to ask. I can't go and ask somebody, hey, how did this happen to me? Why did this happen? Why did you choose me? There's no way for that to work. We have to just take it as a blessing and sometimes as a curse, because sometimes I feel rather foolish explaining it to someone, because some people already feel like addicts and alcoholics, they are of the opinion that it's a willpower thing, that it's not a disease. It's not something that spirituality can fix. It's something that if we give them any other explanation other than I was just able to do it, then they don't believe us. They think it's just a big, F you, we're lying. It's only temporary, it's not real. That's how a lot of people see it, at least in my experience. And I'm talking about, the naysayers. I'm not talking about the people in the fellowship. I'm just talking about the general ill-informed public. So if you have somebody that already is on the edge of, yeah, Mike's doing great, sure he is. And I say, hey, I had a spiritual awakening. They're like, whoa, he's back on the shit. That's what they would think. They would think I'm absolutely crazy. They think, he went from one thing and joined a cult. I don't know. So I don't. I pick and choose who I explain that to. Obviously, people in the fellowship, I'll explain it, to the best of my knowledge, because I feel like if they've gone through it or they're, in the process, that it's going to make sense to them. But the beauty of this is it said that, he had stood up at a meeting and blurted out, "I'm an alcoholic." He hadn't had drinks since that day, and that was when he felt that he had the awakening. It didn't say he was on step 12. It didn't say he had been in AA for 15 years. It just said that he was in an open meeting and said he was an alcoholic. And the words that preceded him saying that led to this revelation. So, that being said, I'm not an expert on the steps. I'm not an expert on the book. All I know is that you need basically 3 things for this to work. You have to admit that you're powerless over drugs and alcohol. You have to be willing to accept a higher power greater than yourself. And you have to be willing to turn your will over to that power. If you have those things and you're reading the book and you're going to meetings and you're talking to other fellows, this can happen for you. There's no reason why. Just like there's no reason why you could get struck by lightning, hit the lottery, or get hit by a bus. Just because. So, your chances are much greater if you're doing the work, because, your higher power isn't going to come to you at the bar and go, "It could happen." I'm not going to say it probably can't happen. You ain't going to go, "Put that shot down. You're the next contestant on the Spiritual Awakening." It's probably not going to happen. But if you're willing and you understand the principles and you apply the process to your everyday life, I feel like it speeds up the process. It didn't speed it up for me. I mean, we're 15 years into this. It is what it is. But what happened to me, I can smile. I wake up. I do things. I wasn't doing that before. I wasn't living life. So I'm grateful for it. I'm glad it happened. I would love to be able to draw you out a flowchart and say this is exactly how it worked, but God's denying my OCD brain that luxury. I just have to accept it and be happy. That's what I'm going to do. Have a great day. If you're struggling, you want someone to talk to, anything's going on, you can always reach me, Mike595959 at Gmail. Any of the social medias. Leave a comment. If you want to be anonymous or whatever, you can reach me on the email, use a fake account, whatever you want to do. I also started uploading some stuff at TikTok. I'm trying to... I'm trying to also bring my message over there. I'm uploading it at Facebook as well. So just trying to spread it out a little bit. But for some reason, I'm stuck at 19 followers. I guess I'm not young enough and I'm not doing the Dougie or something on TikTok, so I'm not getting followers. But if you want to check that out, it's tiktok.com, and it's your dad's on TikTok. I'll leave a link. Follow me. It's friggin' free. If you have the stupid app on your phone, what's it gonna hurt you? Nothing. All right then. Have a great day. I love you all. Peace.